Orbiting the giant planet Jupiter is a world cloaked in mystery. A frozen moon streaked with dark lines and scars, etched like a puzzle across its icy surface. Its name is Europa. To the naked eye, Europa seems cold, lifeless, but beneath its frozen crust lies a secret. A vast, salty ocean, more than twice the volume of all Earth's oceans combined, sealed beneath kilometers of ice. And where there's water, there may be life. Now, after decades of speculation, we are going back. In 2024, NASA will launch the Europa Clipper, a mission designed to answer one of the most profound questions we can ask. Could life exist in the dark ocean of another world? This is the story of Europa Clipper, its instruments, its goals, and the extraordinary ocean world it's about to explore. Europa was discovered in 1610 by Galileo Galilei, one of Jupiter's 4 largest moons. For centuries, it was just a bright point of light. But in the late 1970s and 1980s, NASA's Voyager missions gave us our first close-up look. What they found was astonishing: a smooth, icy surface crisscrossed with dark ridges and cracks. Very few craters, and signs that the surface had been reshaped, as if it were floating on something mobile, something liquid. In the 1990s, the Galileo spacecraft flew by Europa several times. Its instruments detected magnetic signatures and a surface rich in ice mixed with salts, evidence pointing to a vast subsurface ocean. And not just a puddle, a global sea, tens of kilometers deep, heated from below by tidal flexing, a gravitational push and pull from Jupiter itself. Europa wasn't dead. It was alive with movement, with chemistry, with potential. An alien ocean world, right in our solar system. For years, scientists dreamed of a dedicated mission. Now it's real. The Europa Clipper is one of NASA's most ambitious planetary missions ever. Set to launch in October 2024, it will arrive at Jupiter by 2030, entering orbit around the gas giant and performing nearly 50 flybys of Europa, each one bringing it closer, sharper, deeper into the mystery. It won't land, but it won't have to. Europa Clipper will swoop just 25 kilometers above the surface, collecting data with a suite of cutting-edge instruments. High-resolution cameras, infrared spectrometers, ice-penetrating radar, magnetometers, dust analyzers, mass spectrometers, each one designed for a single purpose: to study Europa's ice, probe its ocean, and search for signs of life. We are not going to Europa to explore a frozen rock. We are going to sample an alien ocean. So how do you look for life on a world covered in ice? Europa Clipper's strategy is elegant. It will study the surface composition, mapping salts, organics, and radiation-damaged areas. It will use radar to see beneath the ice, revealing lakes, cracks, and pockets where water might be close to the surface. It will listen for magnetic signals, clues about the ocean's depth, salinity, and movement. It will even measure the moon's thin atmosphere, searching for plumes, jets of water vapor erupting from the ice, like those seen at Saturn's moon Enceladus. If Europa has plumes, Clipper might fly right through them, catching droplets, tasting the ocean, without ever landing. We're not just looking for life. We're looking for the conditions for life: liquid water, organic molecules, sources of energy, a stable environment. The same recipe that made life possible on Earth might be playing out right now beneath Europa's ice. Europa's ocean may be the most Earth-like environment beyond Earth. It's salty, possibly rich in minerals, and it's in contact with a rocky seafloor, just like our own deep oceans. On Earth, life thrives in the darkest places, at hydrothermal vents, where hot water meets mineral-rich rock, Microbes feed on chemical energy, not sunlight. Could something similar be happening on Europa? We think so. Europa's tidal forces generate heat, enough to keep water liquid and maybe drive undersea volcanoes, creating environments where life could begin. It might be simple, microbial, anaerobic, but it might be alive. And just like Enceladus, Europa could be venting ocean material into space. If we find those plumes and Clipper flies through them, we could sample life without ever cracking the ice. It's an opportunity unlike any other. A glimpse into a sealed ocean world, with a chance to find biology where we've never found it before. But nothing about this is easy. Europa orbits inside Jupiter's radiation belt, a gauntlet of high-energy particles that can fry electronics in days. To survive, Europa Clipper is built like a tank. Radiation shielding, hardened circuits, and a strategy of brief, high-speed flybys rather than orbiting Europa directly. Each flyby is a precision ballet, navigating Jupiter's gravity, avoiding debris, collecting data in seconds. And then there's distance. At over 600 million kilometers from Earth, every command takes 30 to 50 minutes to reach the spacecraft. There are no do-overs, no quick fixes, but the science is worth the risk. Because this mission could be our best chance, maybe our only chance, to find life in an alien ocean in the next few decades. What happens if we find it? If Europa Clipper detects amino acids, or fatty acids, or biosignatures, clear chemical fingerprints that life is, or was, present, it would be one of the greatest discoveries in history. We'd know we're not unique. That life can form in the cold, in the dark, in oceans sealed by ice. It would suggest that the universe may be teeming with life, not in Earth-like atmospheres, but in hidden oceans, deep below the surface of countless moons and exoplanets. We might be just one of many branches on a much larger tree. Even a negative result would be profound. It would teach us about planetary evolution, chemistry, habitability, and what makes Earth truly special. Either way, Clipper won't just be a science mission. It will be a philosophical journey, a probe, not just into Europa's crust, but into the question of who we are and whether we are alone. Europa Clipper is just the beginning. If it finds promising signs, future missions may follow. Landers to drill or melt through the ice. Sample return missions to bring ocean particles home. Even robotic submarines, someday, swimming in Europa's dark seas. And Europa is just one of many icy moons. Enceladus, Titan, Ganymede, Callisto. The solar system is full of hidden oceans. And Europa Clipper could open the floodgates, not just of data, but of exploration. It is part of a new era, a shift in our focus, from dry planets to wet moons, from surface dust to subsurface oceans. The age of ocean worlds has begun. Europa is quiet, but it is not still. Beneath its frozen crust, the ocean stirs. It moves. It flows. It waits. And for the first time in history, we are sending a spacecraft designed to listen, to orbit, to fly, to study, to uncover a story sealed beneath ice for billions of years. Europa Clipper is not just a mission. It's a message that we are ready to explore the dark oceans of the cosmos, that we believe life is not a miracle, but a pattern, and that we are not afraid to look beneath the surface, literally and figuratively. Europa may be distant, cold, alien, but the question it holds is deeply human. Are we alone? Soon, we may know.